What's up? What's up? Hey guys, this is your girl Truth Slayer with Slayer Nation, your host. Shout out to all of my Slayer Nation, everybody that rap. When you're over here, you are a part of the nation. I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed day today. This is something, guys. I want you guys to hear. I'm sorry if I seem distracted, guys. I'm actually getting dressed. So if you hear me bubbling around, I'm getting dressed. I am taking you guys on this little journey with me as I get dressed this morning. But shout out to everybody that supports Slayer Nation. You support Slayer Nation when you come over here. You don't have to stay for the whole live, but when you come over here and you share a like or you share the views, you share the video. You're part of the Slayer Nation. You don't have to stay all the time. You leave a nice comment. You are part of Slayer Nation while you're here, and I'm glad to have you. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Okay, check it out. Somebody sent this to me. DM me this. Shout out to the person. I'm going to keep you anonymous. I'm going to play something. Guys, tell me what you think.
A Charlotte pastor that we first told you about last night can no longer hold church services. Pastor Brian Karn held services after the stay-at-home order was first put in place. After our report last night, one church member contacted our Glenn Counts. Now, Glenn, what are the church members saying about this situation?
Well, Erica, the ones I've heard from are very loyal and very much in his corner.
What about the pastor himself? Is he talking tonight?
Well, he was talking, but not to us, unfortunately. He talked on Facebook Live. I shall not be moved. Within minutes of our report last night on the COVID-19 controversy surrounding Pastor Brian Karn, he took to Facebook Live.
That's how we need to get about this virus, about sickness, about poverty, about anything. Anytime you see something attacking the body of Christ, attacking you, you need to say within yourself, how dare you touch the armies of God?
It all started a few days before Easter when Karn shared a message with Kingdom City church members suggesting that he had been sick with the virus.
Does the devil fight my body? Of course, just like he fights your body. Did I get the shakes? Yep. Did I cough? Yep. Did I feel pain in my body? Whatever.
Despite those symptoms he described, neighbors close to the church in Southwest Charlotte say they've seen big crowds the past couple of Sundays.
Oh, it be packed. It's so packed. When they be in the parking lot, they have cars lying on the side of the road.
That's a clear violation of the stay-at-home order. Police sources told me today that they have talked to Karn and that he has agreed not to hold church again until the stay-at-home order is lifted.
I don't have, nor have I ever had COVID-19. It can't touch me.
On Facebook last night, Karn denied having the coronavirus. Police sources tell us that they also don't think he did, but those same sources say he has not been tested. In that audio message, the pastor said if Kingdom City church members caught the virus and needed medical treatment, not to say which church they attended.
But don't tell them you go to KCC. Please tell them you go to First Baptist, Elevation, or St. Mattress Methodist Church. Let's fight the good fight of faith.
We've tried all day to reach Karn. A woman at his home told us he wasn't there. One woman emailed us saying she is a church member and that Karn, quote, did not encourage the members to lie about where they attended church. That was taken out of context and was really meant to be an inside joke for the members of KCC. Neighbors don't find anything funny about this situation.
That's very irresponsible because you're putting your whole congregation at risk.
And Glenn, I know the members of the congregation support him. They call him a prophet. But I know you've also been checking with the health department about this. Any word from health officials?
Well, yeah, I did hear back from them this afternoon, and because of privacy concerns, the spokesperson that I talked to said she couldn't confirm one way or the other whether they are investigating the situation.
Okay, well, hopefully we will hear from him directly at some point soon. Thank you, Glenn.
Okay, guys, what do you guys think about this? Let's talk about it real quick. I think I got about 5 minutes left before I have to go. I'm going to give you my thoughts. I usually don't touch on religious things strictly. I just don't, because I know that religion and politics, I have learned, are very, they're prone to be gaslighting issues. People feel deep and personal about those things. However, during this pandemic, let me just be honest with you. I think that whenever you have one of these pastors, I don't care who it is, somebody that I actually like and I follow and I watch. If you have a congregation, you have a responsibility. What is the problem with with the pastors holding services online? What's the problem? In that way, people will be safe. Your congregation will be safe. Because remember, when that congregation leaves, they're in the community. They're in the shopping stores, the grocery stores. They're in everywhere. They're at the gas stations. And someone like myself that tries to be extra cautious, because I have an elderly mom myself. I wouldn't catch anything. I'm not a spring chicken. Don't get me wrong, I'm not an old fossil, but I'm not a spring chicken. And the point is, to me, you're being irresponsible not only to your congregation, but to us as a community. I don't want to catch COVID-19 from someone else that's just being irresponsible if I myself am being responsible. And I get it. People say, well, that infringes on my faith. Hey, Frank TV, what's up? What's up, baby? I'm gonna finish my thoughts real quick because I'm getting dressed to go to work this morning. But thanks for dropping in. Just hang out with me. This is the thing. Since I have been delivering grocery and food to these elderly people, I can tell you personally what I witnessed. These people are so terrified. When I come to their doorstep, there's an order not to make any contact. They usually have something on the porch, like a little wagon, and I sit the bags in the wagon, and I usually don't see them. But by the occasion that I do, guess what? They don't come and pick up those groceries. No. They usually have something. They're spraying the bags. For real, they're terrified. They have their mask on, their gloves on, and they come out and they're spraying the bags before the bags even go in their home. They're terrified. I know. I witness it. And I decided to do it, like I said, because I was thinking about my mom and just bored at home anyway. So I'm on the front. I see this from the front line. I see this. And I think about this. Hey, I'm in the South. Our governor is already opened up part of the state. And I think it's irresponsible. So does it come down to these pastors just wanting, let's just call it what it is, tithe and offerings? Because you can have that same service via a line. Why not? But then the money, the coin, you're not going to, I don't get that. Because the same God that you're worshiping in a structural building lives within us, our living room. We can give praise right there. We can do that. So I'm just saying, That's just my fault. But these old people are so terrified. I'm sorry, I said old. Elderly people, I'm sorry. These elderly people are so afraid. They're not opening their door. They usually have a note on their door, or either they contact the company that says no contact, do not interact with customer. And even if they leave a tip, if they do it, you can do it online or not. But if they do leave a tip, guess what? It's taped in an envelope to their door that says thank you. If they do. And then, if they choose to do it like that. But when I hear about stuff like that, it boggles my mind. Because how many people right now, let's be honest, that are asymptomatic? We know that there's not enough tests. And if you haven't had a test, I'm not saying you're trying to maliciously just spread it. No. But if you haven't had a test, the assumption is we have to think everybody has it. Everyone has it. And we have to take precautions and be careful. Because they showed a graphic on CNN. Dr. Sanjay Gupta. They showed a graphic that showed that even when we talk, there are invisible particles of water that comes out of our mouth, saliva. So even if you say, well, when I speak, I'm not a spitter. We know people that when they talk, they will water you down. You got to stay back. But this little demonstration showed invisible to the eye particles that comes out of our mouth. That's why we wear the mask. And I forgot the projection of it, how far it actually goes. So if you're talking to someone and they don't have on a mask and you're saying, well, I'm not up in the nostrils, I'm not that close. Yeah, it is possible. And ever since that seeing that visual put it real to me, like the necessity of when you go out wearing a mask. Personally, I don't go anywhere without a mask. And I don't drive around in my car. I'm not one of them weirdos. If I'm up in my car alone, I don't do that. But if I'm going in the store or getting gas or anything, I'm going to have on my mask. And I'm very careful with that. Even after I personally set the grocery down, not the bags, first thing I'm doing is with my hand sanitizer. That's the first thing I do. I always spray my steering wheel. Hold on a minute. I got two on my side, my bathroom door. The twins are watching, what is it? Dragon Ball Z in my bedroom. Hey! Last warning, I'm doing a live. Christian. I'm going to kick y'all out of my room. Anyway, I'm just telling you, because the truth is, let's just be honest. If you don't know someone, knock on wood, that has contracted it and died from it. I'm not talking about contracted it and got over it. You're gonna find out at this rate, someone that you know will die from this. We don't want it, but that's just the way it is as of now. So why would these pastors, why would you hold church service? Why would you put your congregation at risk, and therefore that congregation goes back into the community and they're at risk? And I don't want to hear all this about, okay, we're practicing social distancing. No, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. And then somebody that is doing that or staying sheltered inside, and when they step outside, you get something. Someone like me or someone like you, if we're doing it, contract this thing, and you were doing the right thing. But you got it from someone being irresponsible. And that rubs me the wrong way. Now, if you're offended, I'm so sorry, and I get it. If you're offended, if you think, well, that's, you're welcome to your opinion. Over here, I hope you do come by and drop your opinion down in the comment section. I do. Just be respectful. But something like this that has the potential, and we know as African Americans, can you get it any bolder? We are at risk. We're at risk. So if you know that, instead of I'm doing a live, instead of being reactive, try being proactive. I mean, come on. You expect we have people. The problem is we expect our government to come and save the day when there are things that we can do ourselves to at least up our odds from contracting this deadly disease. I mean, we have people that have it. Shout out to Mashurish, her husband. I know that he contracted and she's taking care of him. But look, we have to hold ourselves accountable. We can't keep looking to the government to save us when we're not saving ourselves. As African Americans, we have to be diligent in sticking to the protocol of being safe. Being safe means being smart. Some things are just common sense. You don't have to have a master's degree, a bachelor's degree, a associate's degree. Just common sense. Just common sense. Anyway, this was just my thoughts and just something I wanted to run by you guys. And once again, thank you and shout out to the person that DM'd this to me. I thought it was something that was important that should be discussed. If you hadn't already saw it on social media, let's start holding these irresponsible people accountable. Call them out. Anyway, guys, please make sure you thumbs up this video, like, subscribe, and share. Once again, this has been your girl, Truth Slayer. Thank you, Frank G, for coming out the bushes and seeing you, girl. But you guys have a great day, awesome day. Peace, blessings, love, and light. This is your girl, Truth Slayer, once again, and I'm out. Ooh.